Because he's got that glazing is crazy. Like, oh, he doing tricks on.
That's what I'm saying. Tricks on it, bro.
Like, what that mentality?
I feel like the person who gets it the most in the UK is Jude Bellingham.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hello, and welcome back to Split Decision. I'm your host, Kat Takahashi. Today, we have to answer the ultimate philosophical question. Can men and women really be just friends? All right, everybody, don't be afraid to tell your best friend how you truly feel. Are you guys ready? Yes! Let's do this. The first prompt is, I've had feelings for my best friend. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, go ahead and turn around.
Oh my God.
Wow, this is interesting. For the most part, we all agree, except Nina, you're standing on yes.
So this was back when we first met, and I cannot regulate my emotions, and I was like, Ari, like, we spent so much time together, he's so charismatic, he like writes songs, and we hooked up. And then
Visually, yeah.
I was like,
Wait,
my gosh,
they
I really,
slept
really
together?
like him. And then there was a day when I was like in a funk because I was like, this man does not like me. And I was like, I gotta go to the beach. I'm leaving. And he's like, okay, just wait till I'm done with work. Like, I'm gonna get this stuff done and then I'll go with you. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm waiting around. It's like 5 p.m. by this time. And I'm like, the sun's going down. I missed my beach day. It's your fault. And I was like, I'm leaving. And he goes, wait, like I'm writing a song and I just wanted to play it for you.
Oh, you songwriters.
And in my head,
Got him
in
with
my
the
little
guitar.
head, I was like, it's gonna be about me. And I'm like, oh my God, like, okay. And I'm sitting there and he starts singing me this song about how he perceives himself. And I was like, that was great. And then I went and I wrote a song about how he will never write a song about me. And then I got over it.
Sometimes I can weaponize obliviousness and pretend like I don't know what's going on, just so I don't have to like have conversations that I don't feel like doing.
But how many times did you guys sleep together?
Twice.
So twice. And during that,
There you go.
So this was before they became best friends. Were they seen each other here?
Yeah.
I think they. I don't even know.
And I think naturally, the opposite sex can be friends, but there has to be no physical attraction on neither side, neither party. Because
Yeah, I agree with that. You can be best friends with the opposite sex as long as there has never been anything past the line.
And I feel like us as men would generally agree with this. The only people who disagree with this is women.
No, I don't know, I disagree. I think a lot of men disagree with the fact that, you can't just be friends. Especially if the woman is deemed attractive.
No, that's what I mean. I'd like to clarify. Yeah, only attractive women disagree with that statement, I think.
I'm saying men disagree with it.
That you can't be friends.
That you can't be friends
With a woman.
You can't just be friends. Yeah, can't just be friends. For example, if like, let's say you had you was with a missus, right, and then let's say she had a boy best friend, right? Would you think there was something shifted there, especially if like the guy was attractive?
My missus ain't having a. But
So they
Okay, why?
That's what I'm saying. I think guys
Why?
disagree.
why my missus ain't having a boy best friend?
you know what I asked you, boy.
I just don't think, like, in general, I just think they're always gonna want to try clout.
Like both parties.
No, I think
Men.
as a guy, like, in general, if two attractive people have been friends for a long time and like the guy is involved, I just always think there's always gonna be a chance where the guy, he's just waiting around, like. And you might not say, oh, no, we've been friends for a long time, and that's okay. But like, if you was to give him that opportunity,
He'd probably take
he'd
it.
always take it.
Yeah.
I feel like I get it. I understand where you're coming from, but
If there was physical attraction, I'd like to clarify.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Now that you said that, it's fine, because obviously I've had a mate, Hannah,
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever been attracted to each
Yeah.
other.
But
Same.
that's the
And
thing.
we've been cool
Yeah.
all the time. Like I can go to hers, we eat, we chill,
And she a real one.
watch a film, we laugh, and call it a day. Safe, Hannah.
We've
Like,
all got female close friends.
do you?
Yo, dude, I got Gloria.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
true.
I've known her for literally primary. Do you know what I mean? It's
Same with Linz and that. Yeah.
exactly like there's no physical attraction. Then we can do all these.
And
things.
that's the thing. That's the separator, isn't it?
yeah,
Like,
that's
as long
the
as there's
main-
no physical attraction, you can't.
Yeah, but if there even like there is a smidget
Or a
this is-
fidget.
yeah, if there's a single
snippet.
ounce, yeah,
Long.
it's come on.
Because when I got with my missus, obviously she had a guy best friend, and obviously I'm a simple guy. I'm calm. I just asked her one question: has he ever tried to ask you out? Yeah, but it was a long time ago. I said, lock it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lock the whole thing. Shut it down, because he's waiting. He's smelling. He's sniffing. He's prowling.
And
Evil eye.
women become so naive when it comes to that. No, he'd never. No. Listen, take it from a man who, if you're trying to figure out what a man does,
You've done it.
Oh,
You've
man.
done
Done
it
it.
before. You've been that guy.
Done it, innit?
You've been that
me?
guy.
You've waited.
Oh.
You've lurked.
You've been that guy.
And as soon as she slipped,
That's great. What? How?
Talking
Why is
from
it?
talking from experience.
Why is it turned into me? Why? Why you say?
But
fuck
you
me?
have though.
Why
huh?
you say fuck me?
but
for?
yeah, some people, some lads play the long game.
Not
Have you ever played a long game,
Have you ever
bro?
played the long game? Yeah.
Have I ever played the long game?
Don't do that because you know you have.
Don't do that. This is your
I feel
field.
weird.
When you,
You're
when you say long game, how
How long
talking?
we're talking?
Have I ever played a long game? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Not willingly.
not consciously.
Right.
Like I won't sit there and be like,
Oh, I'm gonna grind you out.
yeah, like a vulture just waiting for a slip up. But that you're right. There are men
Right, that does happen
who are
for
like
sure.
locked in.
Yeah.
And the patient men.
Couldn't do it, me. If you're attracted to me, cool. If you're not, call it a day.
Listen, just find someone who likes you. If they don't, keep it set.
Okay, so
Right.
ultimately, lads, what's our final?
Our verdict.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yes, as long as there has never been any
Sexual attraction.
Sexual attraction. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Times 3. Okay, lads, I've got a question
You get
for
it,
y'all. I think we spoke about it briefly the other day, but we never really delved into it. But the question is, should you be dating if you're in grind mode?
Bro, like, listen, this is my opinion. I don't think grinding and dating have to be apart. I think if you can't date whilst grinding, that's your problem. That's how you're wired. For me personally, I think if you're dating someone who's also grinding or who's got that mentality of like being on their ish, that should motivate you more to grind. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's like, oh, I'm grinding now, so I can't date. It's like, what do you mean?
When
So
you say
okay, so what
when
happens?
you say dating though, you talk about one girl. I'm talking about dating as in loosely, like dating one girl, dating another girl. That's what dating is. I'm not
Right,
talking
okay.
about one girl specific. You know what I mean?
Even with that, because how much time is your dating taking? Like, are you spending every single hour of every single day going on dates? All right, cool. No, if it's in 1 hour, 1 hour and a half you're spending on dates, what are you doing with the rest of your day? Do you know what I mean?
I get that, but I'm talking about like the financial burden it can cost on you.
It depends on how financially stable you are. Do you know what I mean? But if it's one of those like you're on the come up or like and money is tight, then I don't think you should be doing that. Whether you can is a different question. I don't think you should be doing
But
that.
someone's in grind mode, should they have the financial means? But obviously that does vary. Because some people are in grind mode and have it, and some
Yeah.
people are in grind mode and they're only time rich, money poor.
I think it's one of those like just because you've got it doesn't mean you can't grind because you're gonna want more, aren't you? So, all right, let me put it simply. For me, I think you can. I think you
Okay.
can. Yeah.
And the one they call apostle.
Should you be dating if you're in grind mode? I think you can, but as time goes on, I'm seeing it may be better not to. Just in terms of locking in it and like distractions and stuff. I don't think it's like, oh, it's so hard. It just depends how you carry it. But
Yeah.
the older I get, I think it's best off if you just keep dating on the back burner and just concentrate on yourself. You can, have fun and date occasionally, but it does take up a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of energy. I think that's one thing people forget about dating. So much energy, energy exchange, energy giving, and so I would recommend my unprofessional advice, just keep it on the back burners. Don't give priority to it.
That's I want to interject right there. I think priority levels is facts. Like that's the key thing. Is how much of a priority do you make it? If your grind is more of a priority to you, you're gonna be sweet. If you put dating above your grinding, then it's gonna be left, innit?
Yeah, I think me personally, if I wasn't seeing someone for such a long time period, I just be in grind mode. I'd have no time for women, and I wouldn't want any time for women. Like say a casual thing, yeah, but that's not dating. That's like
Just
casual, innit? Casual.
Yeah, just on a macking thing, how they say. Even though I'm old, yeah, honestly, literally, I just want to grind, spend time with family, friends. That's the only people I'd really want to be around. I wouldn't want to date or be spending and investing money in dates that could go left. I just want my energy, time, just in my grind, because I feel like as soon as you're successful, the opposite sex will come. They'll be attracted to you because you've elevated your money, your status, and just the more you have those two things, the more women will come. And I feel like being in a position where women come to you is just more favorable. It's like searching or like obviously dating out, willingly wanting to go out pursuing women. As a man, it could go left. Do you know what I mean? It's you're putting your heart out there, you could get hurt, and then after that impacts your grinding. Because some people get down bad and stop working. Do you know what I mean? It ruins their mind, it clouds their judgment, creativity stops, damn near. So it's like, nah. If I wasn't in the situation that I'm in now, yeah, I would just be working. Social media, I would be work. That's just my standpoint.
Yeah, I hear that. I definitely hear that. But yeah, I think like we said before, it goes down to priority, man. Like how much do you prioritize it? You just have to have them set out.
And maybe might be segueing a bit, but like I think priority is something people don't think about enough in the general sense of things. When it comes to dating, when it comes to life, but especially when it comes to dating, you need to remember that everyone does have a subconscious priority list. Like if you're dating a woman, speaking to someone, or trying to get to know someone, and you're feeling that they're moving a bit off or they're always busy, like, oh, I didn't see it, but like, one, take the hint, and two, people are doing what they want to do in life, in the everyday. Like, if you want to see someone, they're going to see you. If you're high on their priority list, they're going to make that happen. Do you know what I mean? So don't ever try and make excuses for anyone. So, but yeah, priorities is something, it's a word that I think the man, them, and everyone need to just remember. It's like, if they wanted to, they would, basically.
That's a lot. That's a big dating advice.
So, okay. I just wanted to speak about some of the funny things we as black people or as black men tend to do that no one talks about, but we just do it like out of naturalness. So, for example, I was thinking about this the other day, like the nod, the black nod. Like
Universal nod.
Yeah, the universal nod. Some might even go as far as like the lad nod, but I think especially when you see another black man out and you know, just
What are you gonna say when you see another? When you see another?
I wasn't actually gonna say that. Well, yeah, essentially.
I feel like it's an acceptance nod. Like, I see you.
Yeah,
I see you. I feel you.
Acknowledgement
Pause.
nod. Yeah. Pause.
But it's a deeper meaning than black man.
Acknowledgement.
We out here like, and
I see you.
And I think it's something so small, but something like I find so like
profound.
Yeah, profound. It's something so simple.
I didn't like it for a long time.
That's why.
I was like,
honestly,
I don't know you, brother.
Yeah, I know.
I was like that.
Yeah, he is very much
in
like
Portuguese. People say no do confianza. Like, I'm not that kind of guy that's too friendly. But now, as obviously as I'm matured, I understand. Like, it's like, yeah, like, I see you.
You was anti-black basically.
Still am.
Wow.
Nah, of course not. But yeah, I just didn't get it. Like, I don't know. Like, it's people that I knew, of course. That was like, yeah. But random guys doing that, like, bro.
That's the thing. I feel like the nod like is it's not verbal. So if you know someone, it's verbiage. You know what I mean? You're gonna speak to them.
Sometimes I'm like this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But like that nod is like, like you said, I hear you, I see you. Like we ain't even got to speak too much, but there's acknowledgement there that we both exist.
And another thing though is when you do nod and they like you say you used to never used to do it and they don't nod back, that tells me a bit about you. You might be in a bad mood, whatever, but that tells me a bit about you.
You're not for us.
Yeah. You're like, bro, come on, man. Like every time I think like when I do a nod and they don't nod back or they ignore, I just think, 400 years, bro.
I find it awkward.
I think it's
400
mental.
years, the habits never
100%.
change.
But
It's
do
like-
you guys initiate the nod? I rarely do.
Yeah, I initiate or not. It depends.
time,
It
yeah,
depends.
yeah,
And if they don't, I'll tip my nod. But
Yeah.
I reciprocate only.
Is it?
Yeah. I match the energy. I never start the energy. So I do that. I'm like, but how often? How aggressive do you do it? Someone go like this.
It's quite,
yeah, it's just a slight one. It's a slight one. It's literally just a
just
little sign. Yeah,
Sometimes I'm not cool. I'm like,
that's crazy.
man. Yeah, a little slight nod, man.
Yeah, it tells me
Nothing
that when you
crazy.
don't nod back, it's like, bro, like,
you feel like
the C word comes into mind a bit.
Yeah, yeah,
For
100%.
no, obviously you might know.
Yeah.
what C word we talking about?
Yeah.
Coon. Like Dr. Umar would say. Huh? Consciousness over punani. That's what I would say. But
The nod.
the nod.
I don't see you doing it a lot, mate.
What?
I don't.
What do you mean? You're not always gonna be around him
know
when
what
he's
I
doing the nod.
Hey, I know most of his life is in work.
No,
He's
you
in
didn't.
gym.
No, but big one thing, the nod, man. Like, so yeah, it's like a lad thing as well. Like, but it's the
Yeah,
black nod.
predominantly, yeah, where it's
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
So, lads, what job would you do if all jobs paid the exact same amount of money? On a communist side.
If all jobs paid the same, what would you do?
This is really like, oh, what do you love?
Yeah, essentially. So
Yeah,
what would
like-
you want to do in life if you had it?
I've had time to think about this, and I thought, top of my head, on a David Attenborough thing, seeing the world, essentially making content. It's like there's nothing more I don't want to do in life. I'm seeing the world and making content, and they're paying for me, and I get a knighthood, and I get a night, bro. I feel like it's our duty, as Andrew Tate would say. Maybe take that out. I'm joking. I think as citizens of the world, seeing this beautiful planet that we live on, even though we're killing it, is like, it just has to be on your list. Like, people always say traveling. And when I was younger, I didn't get that concept. But now, why shouldn't you see Machu Picchu? Why shouldn't you see the pyramids? Like, it's a beautiful world. And God knows we need to see it. Like, I need to see it, bro. We talking about Northern Lights.
Crazy.
I agree with that. I as I grow older, I wanna be in places I'm not meant to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wanna be in Niagara Falls, or like I just wanna be in places.
On a Monday morning.
Yeah, I want to be in the Swiss Alps. Like, what? I have no business skiing or anything like that. But you have to do these things. You have to travel, and it expands your mind and like your kind of awareness of the world and your appreciation for it. So yeah, I want to do that more. Just being in a place where it's like, what the hell is he doing there? Like,
It's like being in Poland on a Tuesday morning. Like, what are you as a black man doing in Poland? on a Tuesday morning?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Just having a beer and that, like, what?
It's like, what are you doing? But I just want to experience these things because it's cultural things. And you don't have to be there for long, and you might not be appreciated there, but
You might not be welcome.
we're civilized now. We're not. It's not the 60s. We're civilized. So
But as a caveat, though, like, do you want to go somewhere where you're not
Absolutely not.
like cherished and loved and
Yeah, nah.
accepted? Because like, damn near me, I'd never ever want to touch soil in Russia.
Nah.
Like, I just wouldn't go there because I just know that someone of my melanin complexion would not be welcome there. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, no, why should I spend my money there and obviously help tourism?
Yeah.
Where you don't like me and probably behind the back you don't want to serve me anyway.
Yeah, nah, definitely.
So it's like, nah, I'm not going.
I think it's just more about like just being in random places that people don't think. You know, when people think about, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on holiday to this, it's always like the same locations that come up. I want to go see the locations that don't come up. Do you know what I mean? Like those places that don't really get talked about, less mainstream places. Like
Where would you want to go, Benz?
for no reason. Like, so where's somewhere that's rare? Like, I don't know, going like Tanzania or something. Like, who got like people don't talk about going Tanzania like that. Do you know what I mean?
general,
I want to go Zanzibar.
Like Zanzibar, bro. Tiggs went.
After
recently.
Tiggs going,
bro.
Gee,
Beautiful.
ridiculous.
Shout out Tiggs as well, bro. Shout out Tiggs. But yeah, man, places like that, like
So
to
what would
see
you
the
wanna
world.
do then?
What would I want to do? To be fair, I'd do what I'm doing now.
Oh, that's cold.
What would I do if we all?
It's interesting. I actually want to know what you do, good sir.
I need to think about it.
I've got one for you, but let's see what you say first.
What would you think I do?
I think you'd make films.
Oh, that's a good one. To
Like a screenwriter, behind the
That's a
camera.
good one to be
Apps
fair.
lives and dies by films. Like,
Yeah, I do love writing. like writing and story. That's what I love, story. Yeah, so I might do that.
I'd do that with you though. I think we'd have our own little
Oh yeah, trio that.
thing.
Yeah. Any sort of story, whether it's film, acting, skits. Yeah, that.
Well, no, give your answer though.
Yeah,
I feel like I spoke for you.
Yeah, no, I'd agree though. You know me, innit? So, content creation for sure. Vlogging, again, similar. Just traveling to places where I'm not meant to be and just experiencing that, and then through my eyes, because I don't know. Everyone thinks this, but we all have unique set of eyes and perception. So yeah, I think it'd be good watching me experience things.
Like on a Reggie Yates type of vibe.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Oh,
Reggie Yates, man. But it was so ahead of his time.
He's not championed enough for me.
Bro, he's a godfather when it comes to this, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I do a bit of that. You guys ask yourselves that question, and whatever answer you get,
It's what you want to do.
that is exactly what you want to do in life.
That's your calling.
That is your calling, and that's something deep within you screaming out. So maybe even if it starts as a hobby, maybe work towards that a bit more, because that's how you should live life.
Do you know what's crazy though? Us giving all them answers there, like what I straight away think of is like nurses and stuff. What do you think I was gonna say?
Why we're not doing it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
That too.
Why
That
we're
too.
doing it?
That 100%. That too. But also like nurses and that. Do you know them ones like they're helping other people, knowing it's not actually a well-paid job, but they still do it. They've almost reversed our question. Do you know what I mean? And it's like
Pioneers,
bro.
And there will be people like that, and you need people like that, and you know, just who want to take care of people, and yeah, it's interesting to when you meet new people. That's one of the first things you think is, so what do you do? What do you do is such a question. It's like, so like why are you here on this planet? Like, what is your purpose here?
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's another. It's like, are you doing something just to do it, or are you doing your purpose? Do you know what I mean?
Would you guys want to know innately what your purpose was without being
able to discover,
without finding it out? Just like you was born, slaps you on the ass. You're gonna be a musician. You're gonna be this. It's like, would you want to know? Because then it's like, this is what technically I'm gifted at. Let me pursue it straight away, and not obviously trying to like stumble into it. Because don't get me wrong, I love finding the way, but sometimes just tell me, like, what am I here to do?
I think there's something nice about so interesting about figuring it out. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think everyone figures it out though?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think, which is crazy. I don't think so. But I imagine all of us growing up, we all want to be ballers. I grew up wanting to be a baller. You don't become a baller. You're not good enough. That's not your calling. That's not what you were supposed to do.
You're not good enough, or the opportunity never came. Because with footballing, there's people that are better than Messi and Ronaldo all my life.
Of course.
There will be, bro.
That's always an interesting thing.
They just never had the opportunity.
Yeah, they've maybe just not been seen. Yeah,
you might have been better than Messi, but then you got a soldier knee, so that.
Hey, you're about to have one as well, man.
ACL tomorrow, ACL.
The knee brothers.
So it's
The knee bros. Oh, the knee bros.
Should have done Zogby.
The Negroes.
So it's like, it's tough.
Yeah, but now back to the point. Yeah, I think. Let me get back to the point. Yeah, it's
Point's gone, innit?
No, remember that guy from YouTube? We keep segueing hella here. Remember that guy? Let me get back to the point. Yeah, you might not remember him. Another pioneer, bro. Anyway, back to your point. I think there's something so interesting about like trying to find what it is you were meant to do, because you can grow up being so sure that you're supposed to be this, and then you do it for a bit, realize I don't actually like this. I don't actually enjoy this that way, or I'm not good enough to be this, and then you find what you're actually supposed to do.
How painful though. Do you know when some like, but then it's that dynamic where, let's say, Kai, when he was still streaming and people were like, you're not good at this, but he persevered and made it. So it's like, how do you distinguish where someone tells you you're not good at this and say, maybe I'm not? Maybe he said, okay, I'm not then. I'll find another calling. But then he couldn't have known that he was meant to be a streamer.
Right, that's a good point.
I think I posted something about that on my dump the other day. It was like, someone's like, oh, stop, you're not good at this. But then the guy's like, but if I stop, I'll never be good.
Ooh. Right, that's hard. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah, that's hard.
But but there's a fine line. Like what? But I feel like you know.
Do you?
And if it is like screaming out so much, then don't stop, regardless if you're not good at it. I just feel like you need that sense of just like, I'm in control and I want to do this.
Not everyone has that. You know, that burning passion within you. Sometimes that voice is very, very, very quiet.
Yeah. It's that if it doesn't scream to you innately, then
Yeah.
maybe it's not.
But I
what
do
you're
want
supposed
to
be
push
doing.
for that. I always post stuff in relation to that, like just go for what you want to do. Like just, even though sometimes I need to take my own advice, our own advice, but just do it. That thing that you're thinking about, you always think about, just post it, just go for it, put some money aside for it, work towards it, because honestly, like
That's how we got.
yeah, and that feeling of regret, like I always think this, and you always hear old people saying it, like you don't want to be sat there and thinking about, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that. That is the worst. Like I'm glad I've kind of learned that early, and it's like a proper motivator for me. Like regret, I don't want to, I hate feeling regret, like, oh, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I go speak to her? Why did I go speak to that guy and say I like his stuff? Do you know what I mean? Like there's this, yeah, and this, I was gonna segue again, but yeah.
There's the way, seg.
Bars.
Into it.
Yeah. What do you think of the like culture / mentality in the UK of like being a beg, not giving people their props, or not even just like giving people compliments, or letting them know that you essentially fuck with them? So it can come to content, it can become to as a person. Like I just feel like there's a big, especially in the UK, energy about.
No, because it makes me. We all do this as well.
Yeah.
like,
yeah. Don't
he's-
exclude yourself.
But true. But what's the phrase? Like he's thinking on it, or she's thinking on
He's
it.
glazing.
Glazing, glazing.
And it's not just the UK, because it's America, but glazing is crazy. Like, oh, he doing tricks on.
That's what I'm saying. Tricks on it, bro.
Like what that mentality.
I feel like the person who gets it the most in the UK is Jude Bellingham.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, glazes.
Yeah.
Glazed, yeah.
But the thing is, why
But
can't
then
they
why is
appreciate
it?
you?
Yeah, exactly. It's a but
No,
no,
one of
Rio takes the mic. No, Rio sometimes. You have stuff like, oh, he
Rio-
breathes. Oh, the way he breathes is unbelievable.
Yeah, like
One
come on,
time, obviously, I think it was after Champions League game, Rio said, look, he doesn't say erms.
Yeah.
What?
he doesn't
Nah,
stutter, and it's like
Rio, come on, bro.
The way he speaks is
Big bro,
magnificent, like,
Rio,
and we
come on.
love Jude. We love you.
Shout out to
And-
JB.
Yeah. And again,
You're glazing on it.
Oh,
I said
No,
J,
I'm
not
not
even
saying-
Jude, JB.
yeah.
So I mean, guys.
it's my boy from Africa. No, listen.
Man said JB.
I'm saying, bro, like,
No. Hey, no. Listen, I'm a Madrid fan. I'm a Madrid fan.
JB, yeah.
But nah, to the point, though, it is toxic, though. I think people should be given their flowers.
Yeah.
Like, whilst they're here as well. Like, let people
Oh,
give
say that
the
again.
flowers, bro, man.
Give and just accept, man, because words mean a lot, man. Just be saying one nice thing to someone is great. Have you guys seen that video where it's this guy basically on YouTube? He's just walking in the city and he's just giving compliments to people, and you should see their faces.
Oh,
bro,
it
like,
brightens people's day, fam.
It's unbelievable. It's so nice. But yeah, man, that mentality of like glazing or not trying to be a beg, just by being nice and being appreciating someone, giving someone a compliment. I think in the UK it's bad. It's bad. It needs to get better.
I don't know if it's old or not, but yeah. So man breaks up with his fiance after seeing Chris Brown pick her up in photo she paid 1,000 for.
The
No.
photo will pop up here.
Now, and this is what he reads. I think this is the guy that says it. This was my soon-to-be fiance. This photo has gone viral. I think that's what hurt him the most.
Right.
This was her birthday present. In my head, I was convinced that a meet and greet means shaking hands and getting a signed autograph, black and white picture or CD. But clearly, it wasn't. Let's talk in it. Can your girl take a picture like...
Joy, it's disrespectful.
Yeah. Because I would just say as it is, like, if you're in a relationship, you're one now. Do you know what I mean? Her disrespect is your disrespect, and my disrespect is her disrespect.
Her embarrassment is
You're my embarrassment. So like, just be super aware of what you're doing. Like, don't embarrass or bring shame to your partner. Like, taking a picture like that, are you really deep in it? You jumped up, he grabbed your nyash from the back, and I love that.
So that means he's jumping up and getting his nyash grabbed
Do you know what I mean?
because they're one.
Yeah, because they're one. So Chris Brown was spreading your cheeks as well.
Bro,
So like, but let's not. I know she thought this is crazy, but she thought it said sea breeze.
I don't. That's the. I don't think she did. At the time, it's like, yo, this is breezy.
Probably forgot about it, man.
Forgot about her, man, for that second, but now it's a viral, long, everlasting moment on the internet.
This is why I always use sea breezy as a metaphor. Like, man, them, your girl needs to look at you as if you're sea breezy. She needs to want to do things to you for you as she would want to do to sea breezy. And you can replace sea breezy with whoever you want. Michael B. Jordan, all them fucking handsome niggas. Jude Bellingham, I don't give a fuck.
JB.
Buddha's boy.
Yeah. Talking on that, that's 100%.
Imagine your fiance.
100% a reason to call off the wedding. 100%.
But again, like, what would hurt more is like knowing, right, you would do that to me? Like,
My love.
You're representing man like that. Like, that's what you think of me. Enough to jump on another man. And he's spreading nyash.
Fiance, so you've met my mum, my dad, the people I care dearest about, my siblings, and then that goes viral. Imagine, obviously, like, your little sister seeing that, and obviously bare people sending it to her like, right, it's not your brother's fiance.
And as men, we're territorial, innit?
Oh.
So the fact that that's gone viral, it's like another guy, I don't care who he is like holding up your woman in a
Supporting her.
in a vulnerable position, like, and you're like, are you a cook to be watching that? Do you know what I mean?
Man's probably in work. No. Let's imagine it. Let's say you're in a jailhouse. We call jailhouse work, and then obviously you're working, you're grafting. You know, sometimes men are like this. Like, you think about your girl in work. Oh, what can I do for her this weekend? Maybe like, let's go. Wow, I've not done something in a while.
Mental.
And then, bing, bing, we ring from the answering, and then just the lads. The lads. You open your phone.
Yo, ain't this Stacy?
You ain't that your girl, fam?
And then you, depending on how bad it is, you could even be getting cooked in the chat.
Bro.
I feel like just someone sending that. I feel like, you know, when someone sends something to the group chat and you know it's personal, and a man just starts sending eyes.
But yeah, it's like that thing. Remember the concert thing where the guy was watching his
Bro, don't, fam. Don't.
What, the Oh My Lay?
That's all my lady.
Yeah. Oh my.
That's some of the most disrespectful stuff.
Yeah, no, that is. I think I would.
Which one's worse? No, I mean, I think the All My Lay. I mean,
Oh My Lay was worse.
Yeah.
All My Lay one's worse because you're there present as well.
Live.
And it's live. Yeah, it's getting
In front of thousands.
And people doing this to him.
Yeah. They're laughing at him though.
Yeah. Like, yo, that's your man.
That's your man's.
Bro, if that was the US, that could have ended differently, bro.
Yeah, because me, I'm sorry. After that, I'm getting
Bro.
I'm getting the Glock out.
Bro.
It's so
I shot him,
bro.
Bow.
Fireworks, bro. Nah. It's vicious.
Must have fire.
It's vicious,
Go
bro.
light him up. Because I feel like when it comes to women, men are super vulnerable about their women. That's my lady. That's my girl. I love her.
Territorial.
How's another man supporting your girl so she doesn't drop? Lifting her up.
Since when was a hug in the picture not enough?
And she's like this.
Since when was it not enough?
Like, just look around, like, on the shoulders. Like, what?
Bro,
Why
shoulders.
do you want to get lifted up by another man?
Or even how Messi poses with women.
Bro,
Do that.
For king. Another person who does this is Will Smith. He hovers. He doesn't even touch. He just hovers. He can put your hand right. He hovers.
Nah.
It's like me when I'm in the flipping clubs. When I walk around, I walk around this.
Like this.
Do you know when someone comes up? Yeah, I walk around like this.
Are you taking us out?
Yeah, can do.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, that was the pod. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like we said, yeah, we're hoping to be more consistent, and we have been. This is the second time in
It's a couple weeks or whatever.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Like,
Comment.
Make sure you subscribe.
and yeah, man, hit us up on TikTok, hit us up on Instagram.
On the gram.
Yeah, let us know in the comments what you would like to see, if you want us to speak about any topics in particular.
Any reaction videos?
Yeah, any dope videos, send them through.
But that's us. We out.
Love.
Peace.